Hey guys, it's your girl Angie. You're watching Barbershop Conversations. Make sure to click the button below to subscribe, like the video. Don't like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me at Angelica Curtis on Instagram. See you soon.
Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So by now you've heard Angel Garcia call Keith Thurman a bitch ass nigga. But let's backtrack a couple months ago when Terrence Crawford was having his beef. He called Terrence Crawford a nappy head, and fast forward today, he calls Keith Thurman a bitch ass nigga. For one, I'm surprised Keith Thurman didn't just snap, but you know, you got a lot of money on the line. And you want to kick Danny Garcia's ass in the ring, but it's going to come to something eventually. This thing will implode and then explode for sure. I have no doubt about it. But let's talk about Angel Garcia. Angel, you're getting a little too comfortable. This disrespect that you're aiming towards black men, it's not warranted. It's not cool. It's disgusting. And you have a black boss by the name of Al Heyman. I know you're great friends with the Watsons, but I don't approve of you disrespecting black men in open air. I don't approve of you disrespecting black men with those words. It is disgusting. It's a disgrace. And if that's how you want to make your money, is that how you want to make your mark? Then cool, but there's no place for that. You know, where there's no place for that in public forums. Now, what you guys say behind closed doors, I mean, that's cool, but to say that in open air, a black fighter, imagine if Floyd Mayweather would have said, take your white ass back to your country. You can't fight over here, to Ricky Hatton. Or he called Canelo, you fucking Mexican, you wetback. Or if Floyd Mayweather called Amir Khan, I think it's sand nigga, right? Called Amir Khan a sand nigga. Oh my God, we would ostracize the shit out of Floyd. And yet, when a black man is the pun of racial jokes, we've had two examples this week. Al Heyman, right? And now Angel Garcia. The fight still goes on. They're going to get their checks. There's nothing we can do to stop this. But Angel Garcia, cut this shit out. I don't get a chance to see you much. But if this continues, I'll definitely ask you. It's no place for that in boxing. I'm sure Al Heyman will tell you the same, because Al Heyman doesn't even talk like that at all. And so that's how I feel about it. Great composure by Keith Thurman. I don't know how he didn't come across and beat and knock the shit out of Angel Garcia. So it did wonders for the fight. The Puerto Ricans will go in droves. They probably sold 2,000 tickets today, 1,500 tickets today, just off that press conference, because they've made it a nationalistic event, you know, for sure. So and it created a racial divide. Now the blacks, Keith Thurman just gained more fans. Blacks have officially embraced him today because of what Angel Garcia has just said. But Angel Garcia, cut the shit. This shit is disgusting. You too old to be talking like that. We don't want to hear about your drug escapades and how tough you are. Angel, you can't beat nobody ass right now. You can't beat a real life fighter's ass. And your son is in a big fight. He's moving up in weight. And Keith Thurman is waiting on him. There's something to be said about a fighter who's waiting on a guy who's moving up to 47. I know this is his third fight, I believe, at 47, but still. So Angel Garcia, cut the shit out, because you're coming off as a racist. You're coming off as a bigot. Now, I've seen you in mixed company. I've seen you hang around the Watsons like everything is normal. So, but keep in mind when it's easy to when in adversity, your character will be revealed. And this is this is quote unquote adversity. You showed who you are. You know, when someone talk about you, you correlated the race. Terrence Crawford's hair had nothing to do with what you were talking about. He challenged your son. His hair did not challenge him. And someone got to sit down and talk to Angel Garcia because this rhetoric has to stop. I've seen him interact too many times black with black athletes, black management. I've seen him interact too many times, far too many times, in a comfortable manner. But yet and still, when you push them, they revert to racist comments. So this so this tells you, as I tell you guys, when a person shows you who they are, believe him. He's a bigot. Angel Garcia is a bigot. If a black man pisses Angel Garcia off, he will call him a derogatory black name. He's proven it. And so it's disgusting. And Danny, you're a reflection of your father. So it has to stop. And no media is going to tell you. No way in hell will a media personnel that I know of will challenge Angel Garcia on this. It won't happen. Fluff media for sure. I've been around many media outlets, and there's no way in hell will they challenge Angel Garcia on this. He's going to get talked to, though. If he comes out in the next press conference or media workout or says something like this, I'm hardcore rooting for Keith Thurman now. I mean, I picked Keith Thurman to win this fight anyway. I mean, to Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and whites and Asians, they hype for this fight now. And now to blacks, like, we want vindication. We want revenge. We going to beat your son's ass for talking this shit. And I'm going to walk over the ring and spit in your face and ask you to get in the ring. So, barbershop conversation. That's my comments. Bigot and a racist. You know, plain and simple. I've yet to say anything like that about Oscar De La Hoya. I didn't call it. I don't even think like that. I don't even think to call a guy, you fucking Mexican. I don't think like that. I'm telling you guys, I don't. That's not the first thing that comes to my head. First thing is an asshole. You know, I don't classify one person as the sum of that entire race. I don't know. Call it. I don't know what you call it. Maturity. I don't know. Intelligence, or just plain and simple common sense. If a black man steals money from me, all black men aren't thieves. If an Asian driver cuts me off, all Asians can't drive. That's not the truth. I know some people probably laugh when I say that, but yeah, you know. So, anyways, barbershop conversations. Angel Garcia is disgusting, and you're a bigot for saying shit like this. And you got two ass whoopings coming, Danny. Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford gonna whoop your ass because of your father. So, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Danny Garcia, you need a whole lot of athleticism to beat them two guys, and you don't have it in you. You're a tough kid. You punch hard, but you're in some deep water now because when a fighter can pull from a dark place, like the most potent example of that would be Buster Douglas when his mother was dying. When you can pull from a dark place, it's inspiring. So, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and talk to you guys soon. Peace.